Okay, welcome back to Study 101. Think on these things. We did the words for truth, honest, and we also did the word for truth and honest. Think on these things, just. Um, we're going to do pure, and the scripture is Philippians 4 and 8. For those of you who are just joining in to the Study 101, finally, think. Finally, brethren, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of a good report, if there be any virtue and if there be any praise, think on these things. So, we've also did the Hebrew words for them. We're going to So, what we're studying today, we did just earlier, and yes, the words are being done separately. Better, focus on study. Pure is the word, so I look up the definition of pure and actually went to Google, so if you're following me, and it said not mixed or adulterated with any other substance or material. Okay, and then here's one free of any contamination. That was enough for me. Just free of any contamination. The pure, clear waters. Okay, yeah, it has a state there, but we're not going there. We want only the word pure definition. And so, pure of contamination seems good enough for me. How about you? Not sure how your word lookup is going, but then let's look up the pure language, free of contamination language. So put in, I'm using a different web browser, and this new web browser that the name keeps going away from me, but I put in the word pure in Hebrew and different words came up. It doesn't show me the actual vowels, just the lettering. So let's see if you can hear this. There's different words for the word pure.
Taho,
Taho. Tahor is one. Tahor.
taho,
It sounds different, not as they're pronouncing the R. So taho instead of tahor, as we in English would say. It's spelled Tahor, and this is, if you can hear this, how it sounds.
taho,
Taho. And then there's another one,
tehoa,
Tahoa. And then there's another one,
tehoim,
Teoim. That's more than one. Pure, like more than one being pure. They are pure. You say purim, te purim. So let's see how he said it.
tehoim,
Teuim.
tehoim,
Teuim. Let me try it again.
tehoim,
Teuim. That's how they pronounced it, but there are many other ways of saying pure. That was just the one that there's the Strong's Hebrew 1249 where it has the word bar. It looks like it's bear. No, it's bar. B-A-R. Bar for pure. And that looks like the word that we're sticking with today for the Hebrew word for pure. Let's see why. That was nice. So, doing some more studying. Pure is holy, clean of the contamination, still meaning holy, but wanted to get into this, guys, with you. So, if you're staying with me, yes, this is a study 101. So, we're going along as we're going along in the now. Pure, unalloyed, pure hearts, a lot in here. The word pure is barar. That's one of the words. It doesn't give the just bar. It's barar. But it says here in its root form and is found in the passage of labara. The word has the idea of cleansing and rejuvenating. So, another thing to think on. Barar, pure, being uncontaminated. Yeah. And in its root form, barar, since it's in its root form, that would be the word that would be used by this being. And don't ask me about the labara if it's okay, because yeah, it says found in the passage of Labarar. However, that information is not available to me at this time. However, if you do have it, share. Just add it to the comments. That would be great. And then that'd be something that can be looked up by this being also. The word has the idea of cleansing and rejuvenating, which is great. Purity, the group's Old Testament, the New Testament. Okay, the word pure is definitely in the Bible. However, we want to stay with the truth, all the truth. Not saying that anything else is not, but we are to be the living truth in purity and honesty, being just and righteous. Um, thinking on these things, all the words that we've done already. Honest, just, pure. What am I forgetting? I had to think on these things. Just whatsoever things are pure, true, whatsoever things are true. A mate or a meat. Remember, the vowels can change, however, the word still means the same. Thank you for studying with me. If you have some other things that you want to throw in for the actual word, let me know. Put it in the comments. Thank you for joining me today with Think on These Things.